The United States Green Card, officially known as a permanent resident card, is one of the most sought-after immigration documents in the world. It grants the holder lawful permanent resident status in the United States, with the ability to live and work anywhere in the country, travel in and out freely, and eventually apply for US citizenship if desired. But how does one actually obtain a green card in 2025? Today on Due Process Daily, we are breaking down the most common paths, requirements, and updates you need to know. First, let's start with the basics. There are several categories under which a person can apply for a green card. The most common categories are family-based green cards, employment-based green cards, the diversity visa lottery, refugee or asylum status adjustment, and a few special immigrant categories. Each has its own specific criteria, processing timelines, and requirements. The first major path is the family-based green card. This is the most common route for immigrants seeking permanent residence in the United States. Under this system, a US citizen can sponsor their spouse, unmarried children under the age of 21, or parents as immediate relatives. There is no numerical limit on green cards issued for immediate relatives each year, meaning processing times are generally faster compared to other family categories. If you are not an immediate relative, but fall under a family preference category, such as being a sibling of a US citizen or an adult married child, then you will be placed in a visa queue. These categories are subject to annual numerical limits, so wait times can range from a few years to over a decade, depending on your country of origin and the specific category. Second is the employment-based green card. This route is for individuals who possess specific skills, education, or job offers from US employers. Employment-based green cards are divided into 5 preference categories, known as EB1 through EB5. EB1 is for priority workers, such as individuals with extraordinary abilities in the arts, sciences, education, business, or athletics, outstanding professors and researchers, or certain multinational executives and managers. EB2 is for professionals with advanced degrees or exceptional abilities. EB3 covers skilled workers, professionals with bachelor's degrees, and other workers for unskilled labor positions. EB4 is for special immigrants, including religious workers, certain broadcasters, and others. Finally, EB5 is the Investor Green Card Program. The EB5 Investor Program allows foreign nationals to obtain a green card by investing at least $1,050,000 in a new commercial enterprise in the United States and creating or preserving at least 10 full-time jobs for US workers. However, if the investment is made in a targeted employment area, which is a rural area, or an area with high unemployment, the minimum investment is reduced to $800,000. The third major pathway is the Diversity Visa Lottery, often known as the Green Card Lottery. This program issues up to 55,000 green cards each year to individuals from countries with historically low immigration rates to the United States. Applicants must meet certain basic eligibility requirements, such as having at least a high school education or its equivalent, or 2 years of work experience in an occupation requiring at least 2 years of training. The application process for the Diversity Visa Lottery is free and conducted online. Winners are selected at random, but winning does not guarantee a green card. You must still pass medical examinations, background checks, and attend an interview at the US Embassy or consulate in your country. Another path is through refugee or asylee status adjustment. If you have been granted asylum or refugee status in the United States, you are eligible to apply for a green card after 1 year of continuous presence in the country. This is a crucial pathway for individuals who have fled persecution or fear returning to their home countries due to political, religious, or social reasons. There are also special immigrant categories, including certain juveniles who have been declared dependent on a juvenile court, certain Afghan or Iraqi nationals who worked with the US government, international broadcasters, and others. Now let's discuss the process of applying for a green card. For most categories, the first step is filing an immigrant petition. This is usually filed by a sponsoring relative or employer using Form I-130 for family-based petitions or Form I-140 for employment-based petitions. For investor visas, Form I-526 is used. Once the petition is approved by USCIS, the applicant can then file Form I-485, which is the application to register permanent residence or adjust status if they are already in the United States. If the applicant is outside the United States, they must go through consular processing at a US embassy or consulate in their home country. It is crucial to understand the fees and biometric requirements. Most green card applications require a filing fee, which can range from around $1,225 for Form I-485 to over $3,675 for EB-5 investor petitions. Biometrics appointments are also standard, where fingerprints, photographs, and signatures are collected for background checks. Another important update in 2025 is the processing times. Post-pandemic backlogs have led to extended processing times in many categories. Family-based immediate relative petitions are taking anywhere from 12 to 18 months on average, while employment-based petitions can range from 12 months for EB-1 to over 2 years for certain EB-3 applications. For the Diversity Visa Lottery, selected applicants must complete their processing within the fiscal year of selection, or they lose eligibility. Therefore, immediate action is necessary upon notification of selection. Medical examinations are also required for most green card applicants. These examinations must be conducted by a USCIS-approved civil surgeon and include tests for communicable diseases, proof of vaccinations, and assessment of physical and mental health conditions. During the interview process, applicants will be asked questions to verify their eligibility, background, and the authenticity of their relationships or job offers. It is vital to be truthful and provide consistent documentation. After approval, the applicant will receive their green card in the mail. Initially, most green cards are valid for 10 years. However, conditional green cards issued through marriage under 2 years or EB-5 investments are only valid for 2 years. A petition to remove conditions must be filed before the card expires to avoid losing residency status. Let's touch on common mistakes to avoid when applying for a green card in 2025. First, failure to maintain lawful status if applying for adjustment of status within the US. Second, not submitting all required supporting documents or failing to properly complete forms. Third, missing deadlines or interview appointments. And fourth, providing false information, which can result in denial and even future inadmissibility. There are also scams to be aware of. The US government never asks for fees to be paid via gift cards or cryptocurrency, and all payments are made directly to USCIS or the Department of State, as instructed on their official websites. For those seeking to apply in 2025, always check for the most current forms and instructions directly on the USCIS website, or consult an immigration attorney to ensure your eligibility and proper application preparation. Finally, obtaining a green card is not the end of the journey. Green card holders must maintain their status by not abandoning residence, avoiding certain criminal convictions, and renewing their card before expiration. After holding a green card for 5 years, or 3 years if married to a US citizen, you may become eligible to apply for naturalization and become a US citizen. In conclusion, getting a green card in 2025 involves understanding the category under which you qualify, gathering the correct documents, properly filing petitions and applications, attending interviews, and complying with all US immigration laws. It is a complex but achievable goal with proper preparation and diligence. If you found this video helpful, hit the subscribe button one time for more in-depth legal and political and other law-related content.